Hello and welcome. You are watching We Had That. And today I'm going to talk about two things. First of all, I'm going to talk about this awesome two-pack DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe Classics Green Lantern versus Zodac. It's an awesome two-pack set that I've been looking forward to picking up for a long time. Second thing we're going to talk about is to open or not to open. That is the question for many collectors. Do you want these figures loose? Do you want these figures in the package? And if you want the figures loose, are you willing to open a package, or is it better to hunt down figures that are already out of the package to give someone else a chance to pick one up that's still sealed? So that's what we're going to talk about today. First of all, this set of figures. Now, from what I understand, and I may be wrong, Zodac is the pricey one in this set. I have been trying to pick up a Zodac for a while, and I actually prefer the two-pack version over the carded single figure because I like the gloves. You can't see it here because it's covered by the packaging, but I like the feet on this version better than the other version. And I thought this set might be easier to come by than the single carded version. Unfortunately, I came to the game kind of late, and both versions of the figure have been kind of difficult for me to pick up cheap. So I was lucky enough to pick up this set at the ToyLanta toy show in Atlanta, Georgia in 2019 at a super good price. And my plan was entirely to open the set. In fact, I was having a conversation with the guy I bought this from, and I casually mentioned that as part of the conversation. I thought he was going to hit me in the face, and he kind of shook his head and stepped back and said, "Well, you paid for it. It's yours now." And that really made me think, do I want to open it? And the answer was yes. Yes, I definitely do want to open it. But how much does that decrease the value? And I'm somebody who's frugal. Some would say cheap. Someone would say ridiculously cheap. So I really had to ask myself if I wanted to open it and decrease the value that much, or if I wanted to continue trying to find a loose one at a price that I could afford. And I've been looking for a while. In fact, the fact that I found this one for such a low price was a shock. So here it is, months later, still in the package. Let's take a look here at the back of the package. This is some great artwork. Green Lantern versus Zodac. DC Universe Classics versus Masters of the Universe Classics. We've got bios for both Green Lantern here and Zodac. And we've got some great art of the two characters. I really do like the packaging, but again, I don't collect packaged figures for the most part. And with the Masters of the Universe Classics especially, I'm much more interested in having a loose figure than I am in having a packaged figure. Overall, it's in good shape. I certainly wouldn't say the package is in mint condition, though. There's some bending on this corner. There's a little bit of the litho coming up right in here, and this corner is bending up too. It's a nice package. There's nothing really wrong with the package, and I have no complaints, certainly, as someone who collects mostly loose stuff. But for somebody who really wants a mint condition package, this just isn't it. So do I want to open this? Do I not want to open this? Fortunately, I didn't have to make that decision because I got this guy. I found him also at a really good price. Picked him up on eBay. The head is kind of loose, which was a little bit of a disappointment. But from what I've read, the two-pack Zodac does have that problem. And I had to clean this guy up a lot. I was told in the auction description that this was display only, just taken out of the package and put on a shelf. This guy must have had an awful lot of dirt on his shelves and rubbed the dirt on these figures. I think this guy was played with, but that's okay. I really don't mind figures that have been played with. I don't mind cleaning them up, especially if I can get them at a good price. So I love this figure. He's obviously, the character is one of the original first wave Masters of the Universe figures. So if I'm going to get the early set of characters, I definitely want to have Zodac in my collection. So I'm super glad to have this guy. And I didn't have to make the decision of whether to open the package or leave it sealed. I don't have the gun. That's okay. I can probably pick that up later. But I still am curious, how do you guys feel about taking a packaged figure out of the package versus trying to pick up one that's already loose? Do you want to take one out of the package so you'll have one in mint condition? Or do you want to keep looking for one that's loose so that somebody else has a chance at getting this figure still in the package? Please click like, click subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me how you feel about packaged figures being opened versus buying something that's already been opened by somebody else. Also, if you're a fan of toys, check out ToyLanta.com. ToyLanta is the biggest toy show in the southeastern United States, held annually each year in Atlanta, Georgia. Visit ToyLanta.com for more information. Thanks for watching.